there anybody here who is looking towards having a career in film or TV?
Not now.
Just wondering.
But saying that, yeah, like I said, this is purely my personal opinion, you know what I mean?
Of course,
you could speak to a number of people and they'd say...
I don't believe any of this stuff, it's him.
Exactly.
You know, I'm just feeling...
Your mortgage may go up or go down. Yeah. No, it's that's how it is. It's just personal experience, I'm only being honest, but, you know, you're going to get some people that are flying, you know what I mean? They don't have any trouble, they're getting in and good luck to them, you know, more power to them. I think it's brilliant that they can do it, but if you're not cut out to deal with that shit, you just can't do it. It's as simple as that. Or, you can't even pretend. I'm sure some people can, obviously they must do, but I just can't pretend to do it. You know, I lose interest. I can't make eye contact, I can't sit in the same room as them, and I just think it's a sham. So, there we go.
Wow.
I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, I feel a bit depressed now, actually. What are the chances of the sequel? You know, I'll call it a sequel because although it's not a sequel, but it's using the same characters. What are the chances of that being made now?
Well, we're going for theatrical release on the next one, so we're going to distributors. Well, our producer's going. We're not. We don't.
You're not allowed to
we don't do them meetings anymore. No. Well, Irvine lives in America now, so he's not just going to willy-nilly jump on a plane, but especially to meet them people. But yeah, there's a good chance. Again, it all depends on the script. If the script's good enough, it'll work. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's like a theremin.
That was great. That where did that come from?
Yeah, it's a theremin.
It's great.
It's got a theremin.
Yeah. Is it? Oh, is it? That's good. Thanks. No. Do it again.
No, it was good. That.
I quite like it. It was a bit.
Yeah. Sorry. Where?
I don't know.
No, I've lost.
Stopped listening. I went to the
theremins.
I got to the theremin bit and it all kind of started.
Yeah.
Because I don't. I've known you a long time, and I don't see you specifically as a writer. I see you as an artist. Well, because you don't stop. You never still. You paint, you make films, you write films, you make music, you wind people up. What's that about?
It's just to avoid getting employment properly. Just wasting time. Because I'm past. I mean, I have.
Well, for as long as I've known you, so as long as I've known Dean, he's never had a job.
Well, no, not a proper
not
job.
A job.
No. I don't see it as proper jobs. Like I said earlier, I see proper jobs as proper jobs. You know what I mean? And because if you profess to love something, it can't be a job. Mm. You know, like Weatherall was saying the opposite, which I quite took on board. But I just don't see that. I don't get how you can love something so much and find it a job is clocking on 9 to 5.
But that
doing
just sounds like semantics, doesn't it?
Well,
job.
Yeah.
Job.
Well, yeah.
Is that what it is? Is it semantics?
What having
a job?
Well, not for everyone. Obviously, people love the jobs as well. But what I'm saying is, in
what the fuck are you saying?
I don't know what you're saying. No, I'm saying, if you're doing something that you love, it's hardly a job, is it?
No, it's not. But
I mean, if you look at the biblical sense of what is a job, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's a
well, I don't know because I don't read the Bible.
Well,
so
I suggest you read it tonight when you get home.
Might do, yeah.
No, it's basically what I'm saying is, I don't see it as a job that's classed as. Maybe it's me. Some people might say, I'm sure TV directors have got that sort of job mentality, when they're going. But if you've gone into the industry looking for a job and a career, I think you've gone into the wrong industry. Mm. You should be into it because you're passionate about it.
Yeah, but in it like that in industry,
right,
strip away music, TV, film. All it is industry. I mean,
but I don't see many people when the kids saying, "I want to be, a sheet metal worker." Do you see what I mean? I'm trying to draw. the thing, you know, working in the illusion factory or the dream factory or whatever you want to call it, or being a creative, surely it's completely, you know, well, to me it is. I mean, I might, you know, I bet, you know, other people might find it completely, you know, it's a skill that you use to get gainful employment. But I've never seen it as that. You know, all the people that I admire that make or create things that I enjoy seem to have gone into it for the right reasons.
And what,
you know,
what are those?
Well, purity. You know, you're doing it because you love it, and you want to share your creativity, or you want to create things that people are going to, you know, like-minded people or other people. And that's why I can't be down on mass, and it's, you know, I can't be down on people that want to make franchise films or blockbusters, because obviously I'm sure they feel the same. You know, they think, I want to do this because I really want to, you know, and that's fantastic.
Really, even Splash.
What Splash? You know,
Is that
the
program?
mermaid?
I actually thought somebody was making this up. Somebody said to me,
It's
check
a
it
mermaid.
out. No, check it out. No, it's a TV show.
Oh.
I think it's called. Is it called Splash? It's a diving competition on TV.
But
People.
Yeah, but that's not drama, is it? I mean.
No, but I'm talking about entertainment. You know.
Oh yeah,
Music
entertainment.
as
Yeah, well, no, I mean, I dare say, believe it or not, they probably started off with the right intentions, you know.
I know, and I've got this great idea.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a celebrity diving program.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, no, I'm just being polite, but no, it's a lot of bollocks, but you know, it's what people watch. So good on them if they like it, let them watch it. You don't have to watch it, turn it off.
No, I don't watch it.
The only problem I've got is when they make shit like that for BBC and we're paying for it, for a licence. You know, I don't agree with that.
The Voice.
Don't watch it. Not interested. I mean, you know, I don't watch things I'm not interested in, so I can't comment on that. You know what I mean? But I am pissed off that we've got to pay a licence for crap TV, and they make some good TV as well. But you know, I think there's the waste so much money. I've worked at BBC for years. I saw the waste and I saw the management structure, and it is absolutely abysmal. If people spent a week there, they'd never pay their TV licence again. Yeah, once, I think I told you the story, once in Scotland, working for BBC Scotland in Glasgow, and they had a 15-man meeting, 15 people sat around the table.
Was that in that nice big glass building at the
1984,
yeah.
George, it looks like straight out of 1984. It's fucking styling, it's unbelievable. It's horrible architecture, but you know, they seem to love it. But there were 15 people sat around the table discussing, and this is God's honest truth, and the meeting lasted, I know the meeting lasted for 2 hours because we were in the script meeting, and they were discussing which department turned the light off at the end of the shift, at the end of the night. There were 15 people sat around the table, and that is God's honest truth. So the waste and the mismanagement and all that shit that goes with all bureaucracy is, I don't think it's conducive to creativity. So I try not to work with them, you know what I mean? But obviously if Irvine's got something to do with them and he wants me to write with him, I've got to seriously think about it, and he's obviously got to seriously think about people he don't want to work with as well, if I don't want to work with them. But you've just got to, you know, as long as you stick to what you set out to do, I'm not saying you're going to get rich or you're going to get famous or you're going to get, you know, all that bollocks that goes with it, but you are going to have a bit of satisfaction in knowing that you're doing it for the right reasons, you know.
If you were going to, you know, if you were going to give some advice to a young person, or maybe not so young person, sat quite near you,
Yeah. What,
who wanted a career in TV,
yeah,
or films, or, you know, what would be a nugget of wisdom that you'd share?
Well, first I'll tell you to go on a plumbing course. Learn plumbing, because that's where the money's at. I couldn't tell you, because you'd have to find it yourself. You'd have to. I don't think there's any given rules. It's nebulous, you know what I mean? There's
it's really about a passion and a desire, and
that gets you started. Obviously, that's why you start. But you know, I've had this. I don't just get this. You know, I speak to writers, but I know a lot of actors and I know a lot of directors. Most will tell you once they've worked in the industry for quite a while that it is bullshit. You know, you've got to. And you either ride with the bullshit and learn how to play the games, or you don't. You know, so that's, be a game player if you want to get on. If you don't. You know, do your own thing. But you're going to find it tough to get funding. That's the problem. But some people are quite happy to jump through hoops and listen to crap, you know what I mean? But, you know, it's like Screen Yorkshire in Leeds. I just can't even begin to, you know. I just I can't deal with these people. You know, some people can, so it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
What time is it?
I've got to go on.
Quarter past what? 8. We should start.
Have you got to go
I've
on?
got to go. Yeah. Well, I've never seen it, but I'm not that fussed.
Yeah.
I don't even really like films, to be honest.
Exactly.
I don't even know. Hang on a minute, where am I? We should show the film soon because it's about an hour and a half long.
It goes by in a flash. It's just a romp. You know what I mean? We're really proud of the fact the pacing in it is one of the great things, and it's like an extended music video, I think, to a certain extent.
Yeah, but music's a really big device, isn't it?
It's the budget got blew on the music. I can say that. Yeah, I mean, poor Gemma had to, you know, every track we put down, she had to go out and get. And there were no blanket coverage for Channel 4, you know, where there were no rights or anything. She had to go out and do it, and bless her, she got every track we wanted, which were amazing. That's why we've made no money out of it. All the money's gone to Foo Fighters and Queens of the Stone Age and everyone else, you know what I mean? But
how not to do it, really?
Yeah, it's a great lesson in how not to make money. But by the same token, you know, I wouldn't want to show other things that I've been involved in, especially with some script doctoring work that I've done, because it'd bother arse off me. You know, I wouldn't inflict it on anyone. You know what I mean? And that's before I learned how to get to where I am now by sticking to his guns. You know what I mean? But these things happen. You know, if you like I said, we're proud of what we've done, and I'm just as proud of Kubrick's as I am with this. And there's some things we've done. I mean, a lot of the early scripts that we started selling, they were. Irvine will say the same thing. It were people were contacting us because of the success of Trainspotting, and they thought they were going to get another Trainspotting, and you're not going to get. You know, that's bullshit. You know, it's never going to be regurgitated or revisited. But you know, even people with this, we got critically acclaimed. You know, we got a lot of critical acclaim. But even then, they were saying, "Oh, female Trainspotting," and we were saying, "Watch it again. It's absolutely nothing like it." You know, you know, Irvine don't sit there and obsess over Trainspotting, you know what I mean? That were 20 years ago nearly, you know what I mean? So it's to keep moving on and trying new ideas and trying new things. That's the important thing, you know. Like we're working on a musical at the moment, which is weird, but we're having a go at it. And the only problem we're going to get is when people start saying to us, "You can't do it this way."
Trainspotting.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're going to get that. Yeah, but I'm sure anyone who's had the success with whatever are going to get comparisons. I've not had that, so it doesn't really affect me. They're not expecting, you know, the scripts that I send in can cover anything, and they're either into the script or they're not, and or they buy it or they don't buy it. I mean, it's as simple as that.